Well, now to a series of murders in a southwest city that has put an entire community on edge. 4 Muslim men ambushed and shot since November. 3 of them happened in just the last week. It is certainly raising new concerns over whether a serial killer is lurking in Albuquerque and if that person may strike again. Right now, law enforcement in New Mexico's largest city are searching for this car that they believe may be connected. And people who live there, especially members of the Islamic community, are scared and want this nightmare to be over. Senior national correspondent Brian Enton is live tonight with the very latest. Brian?
Natasha, as you can imagine, in Albuquerque, there are a lot of people living in a state of panic right now. Some Muslims are even afraid to leave their homes. Muslims in Albuquerque are on edge as the manhunt for a serial killer intensifies. 4 Muslim men murdered, 3 killed in ambush-style attacks in just the last 2 weeks.
We have members of our Muslim community who are afraid to participate in everyday activities that they should never be afraid to do. Things like shopping, things like praying, things like going to school.
Police are looking for this car, a dark gray or silver Volkswagen with tinted windows believed to be connected to the murders. The most recent was Friday night when Naeem Hussain was shot and killed in a parking lot just hours after he attended the funeral for 2 of the other victims. Naeem was a refugee from Pakistan and just opened his own trucking business. 1 week ago, Muhammad Hussain, a city planning and land use director, was killed just a block from his house. Days earlier, Afzaal Hussain was also murdered near his apartment. And in November of last year, the first in the string of killings, Muhammad Ahmadi, killed behind the market he owned.
It seems at this point we should feel confident calling this person a serial killer.
The definition of a serial killer is a person who commits 3 murders or more. And you have 4 people who have been killed allegedly by the same person in the same fashion, targeting the same group of people. I mean, we don't want to struggle with terms, but we tell it like it is. A serial killer is a serial killer.
President Biden tweeting, "I am angered and saddened by the horrific killings of 4 Muslim men in Albuquerque. While we await a full investigation, my prayers are with the victims' families, and my administration stands strongly with the Muslim community. These hateful attacks have no place in America."
Our faith teaches us that the killing of one human being unjustly is the killing of the entire humanity. The killing of entire humanity. It didn't say one Muslim. It said one human being. And that's why we are all in this together.
And so there is now a $30,000 reward for anyone with information about where the killer is hiding out. Natasha?
It's just terrible. Brian, thank you. And that community shaken by the murders and the loss of these 4 men and worried that something like this may happen again. Muhammad Afzaal Hussain was the director of planning and land use for the nearby city of Espanola. His colleagues say that he was loved by everyone, and his death last week was shocking. Joining me now is Mayor John Ramon Vigil from Espanola. Mayor Vigil, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here this evening, but unfortunately on not good circumstances.
Absolutely. And we know that it is a small and a close-knit town. Can you tell us how hard this news has hit your community?
The loss of Mohammed has just been extremely devastating. He, not a native of this valley, but this valley has such great big hearts, welcomed Mohammed with open arms, and he became part of us. And he had a passion and energy for this city. He brought that passion and energy wherever he went, interacting with the public, his fellow staff members. That's what we want out of any good employee. And so it's been a huge loss. He was a leader with the staff and in the community, and it's going to be an impact that's going to be felt for many years to come with the passing of Mohammed. His youthful energy was just amazing for our community.
Well, and you described breaking the news to the department and your colleagues as well. That must have been incredibly hard.
I've been in public service for now almost 12 years. How do you prepare to discuss with your staff that your boss, when you went into the Plan and Land Use Department, that he had been murdered? I mean, It's unfortunate. And this new revelation that it possibly is linked to a serial killer now with multiple killings, it just puts salt on the wound and just makes the situation so much worse.
I mean, and what do you make of the potential hatred that must have been behind this if it were a serial killer targeting these men?
It's unfortunate, I hope that Albuquerque Police Department, I know the governor has recently made announcements that state police is going to be assisting Albuquerque Police Department with identifying, finding the suspect, and bringing this person to justice. Our chief of police is actually planning security parameters. We're hosting a memorial vigil service for Muhammad Afzaal Hussain here in the city of Espanola. And so our chief is actually taking proactive measures just here. We're about 90 miles north of Albuquerque, but we don't know what kind of situation it's going to go into the area. We've never had hate crimes like this in our smaller rural communities outside of Albuquerque, but we don't know how widespread this is. And so it is very terrifying for the citizenry and such.
Absolutely. And we know that Tuesday would have been the one-year anniversary for Mohammed in his role. So many are describing just not feeling safe. What are your thoughts looking forward now?
It's hard to grasp. New Mexico is such a diverse state with so many cultures, whether it's the Pueblo natives, the Native Americans, our Hispanic cultures, Anglos, and our Islamic community. We've always been a mix of diverse communities, and we've always been proud about that. And to see this growth and movement towards potential hate crimes is unfortunate, because that doesn't define New Mexico. That's not who New Mexico is. And it's extremely terrifying because we are such a diverse state. We have people of all ethnic backgrounds and such.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.